Come on! Goku!
Thank you, Dragon Balls!
Later. Stay alive, Vegeta.
I bet my last ounce of pride!
Alright, what's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. The data download is here for our infamous God Toppo and Super Saiyan Blue Kaio-Ken Goku. Let's see what we're getting. They tease a little bit about the God Toppo, and the big thing that stands out is the guy's ultimate has anti-revival. I didn't think he was going to get that. That's a pretty premium thing. The only thing that has that is the Blue Beerus from years ago and the Spirit Bomb. So 1% character getting it off the ult is kind of surprising. Maybe it's them trying to speed up the duration of matches. It's not that there's that many revival characters anyways, but, you know, this does count as the Boo Duo, right? Like, he's going to be able to snuff out their second life there. So let's go ahead and see what we're dealing with here. Starting with Kaio-Ken. Okay, purple melee. Stats. Okay, really good strike. His defenses are looking pretty good as well. In the low 180s. Pretty good main offensive stat. His blast attack is not actually far off from his strike either, so that's not too painful. Arts card. 10 key on use in the low area. Okay. That ain't too bad at all. Okay. 10 key in the low area. I'll take that. At the cost of my frames, I get 10 more key. Now, Toppo has a chance of being a pretty interesting character because I told you that this Kaio-Ken Goku, I'm expecting no switching somewhere. Like, they need it. It's not a joke. It's not negotiable. They need it somewhere in their kit. Because Kaio-Ken just went all in on the offense with the really fast damage stacking and his uncancelable type neutral ultimate and all this other stuff, I'm figuring Toppo is going to be the guy to have that. Is he going to become the defensive wall that the tag needs? Let us see. Him being red fits pretty well with the green-blue, the purple Kaio-Ken, and now him being red. So good typing. Stats. HP pool's a little low, but defensive stats looking pretty good. Even stats for strike and blast ain't too shabby either. Arts cards. Standard strike. High area blast card destroys 2 enemy cards on hit. That's new. His strike arts destroys blues on hit. Wow, look at that. He borrowed the Ultra Super Saiyan Blue Kaio-Ken Goku Blast card. That guy was destroying every blue card in your hand every time he hit you with a blast card. Yeah, same. Look at this. Destroys blue cards with the strike. Destroys green cards with the blast. That's really strong. Blue card on activation. 50% blue card damage. Ally subcount -3. That's a win. On hit, all enemy health restore -50%. Another character that's going to be hurting health restore. I've said this time and time again. Everybody has a ton of health when they show up on the field. They use a green card. They use a card. Their HP falls below a certain threshold. All of these things are why you end up with matches where you do like 50 million damage and your opponent still has 2 characters alive and the match goes to timer counts. You're doing several times over the team's total HP pool and nobody dies. It's because they keep on healing. So stuff like this, stuff like Kaio-Ken Goku's on activation for the strike and the blast, the healing restoration debuffs are key to making sure these guys don't bounce back. They just stay dead. That's good. Green card. On activation, draw a card, get 50 key, protect hand for 5 counts, strong ability. Protect hand is very, very strong. Got it from good old Broly. Ally subcount -3 again. Very strong subcount manipulation on USS, it's looking like. On hit, nullify cover change. All enemy damage received plus 20%. If the enemy battle member is Frieza Force, destroy your entire hand, then draw an ultimate arts card next. Comboable with all of these cards. I'm wondering if the ult is going to have a lock-in if it's a Frieza Force enemy. Ultimate on activation, ultimate damage plus 50% cannot be cancelled, really strong. Nullify endurance for 3 counts, ally subcount -3. On hit, prevent revive. So there's no type neutral anywhere here, otherwise the Boo Duo could be in trouble, but okay. Main ability, destroy your entire hand to draw an ult. Heal 40%, 50 key, and then based on the number of cards destroyed, If you destroy 1, you get 50% crit rate. If you destroy 2, you get 50% ult damage. And if you destroyed your entire hand, you get a lock-in. This is paying homage to the green Toppo. Look at that. The original green God Toppo on entry was locking you in for 2 sub count. So you're able to, you know, kind of maneuver in some quick hits, maybe a potential snipe, especially back then when there wasn't that much sub count manipulation. It's the same thing the LF Super Vegeta got on his Zenkai Awakening, where he has 2 timer counts of locking in. You're just able to squeeze in an extra strike card or a blast card just to work towards that unique gauge. So that's pretty strong. A sniping ultimate. The only problem is, no, actually, there's no problem. That'll work out pretty good. Okay. Starter ability, 320% damage, 300% damage card, 80% key recovery, level 1 card draw speed, and gradually restore your health. When 2 other ally battle members are Universe Rep, God Key, or Rival Universe, get another 20% damage. All arts cost -3, and you get Endurance. Okay, Toppo. Another character with Endurance. On entry, draw a card, heal 10%, get 50 key, nullify cover change, nullify damage received element disadvantage for 5 counts. Why? Why? I don't get it. What's the point of all this? Why does everyone have type neutral on entry? It's like they just gave up. It sounds so annoying to hear, but it really just feels like they gave up. Why does he have type neutral on entry? Why are we trying to just weaken the type abilities in the game? Why are we disregarding an entire mechanic? What is this? Okay, enemy key -35, all enemy draw speed -2. So this is gonna work. This is gonna pair pretty well with the 17 and Golden Frieza. After arts used, based on the number of cards, if you use 3 or fewer, damage plus 30% for 2 counts, which cannot be cancelled. 2 or fewer, damage plus 40% for 2 counts. 1 or fewer, damage plus 50% for 2 counts. And if you use no cards, nullify element disadvantages for 2 counts. Toppo gets type neutral. Dude. Are we for real? So so it's basically saying on your very first card, you're going to get uncancelable type neutral and the 50% damage. If you use another card, now you're getting another 40% damage. And if you use a third one, you get 30% damage. The incentive here is that you're chaining all your cards together. You'll have type neutral, and you're going to be able to swipe all the damage inflicted. So up to 120% damage inflicted. The reason why I'm bothered is if you catch your opponent in the sidestep with the main, you're type neutral, you get the 50% damage, and you're going to get the 50% crit rate and another 50% ult damage with the enemy not being able to switch. Like, of course, it's not going to matter because you're supposed to do it on catching them in the sidestep, but it's the very fact that you're getting uncancelable type neutral. What? With anti-revival? That looks pretty strong, man. So silly. I kind of like it. On cover change. During the next combo, receive damage card plus 40%. Destroy entire enemy hand 3 times? Holy crap. While not defeated, an enemy activates a blue ultimate awaken arts or rising rush. Heal 10%, ally subcount -3. Cover change with the blast, changeable with the blue. That's good because, you know, 17 and Golden Frieza are kind of at the center of this all, and they only have a strike cover change. Wow, Toppo actually looks like a really good defensive character. Key reduction, card draw speed down, destroy the entire enemy hand on cover change? Holy crap. And then on the offensive front, being able to get this uncancelable type neutral with the easy damage stacking, get a nice little snipe if your whole hand is destroyed with the main. This is pretty good. As far as 1% characters go, this is an example of a really strong one. He looks good. I think he looks good. You're not going to be looking at him as like, oh my god, you know, Toppo just did stupendous damage and I just found him 1v3ing the entire enemy team. He's not one of those characters. He's more of like a defensive unit that has that opportunity to snipe somebody. You're going to be looking towards him to sponge the damage, to disrupt your opponent, to help buy you more time, get you out of troublesome moments. But you can also turn to him as the guy that can snipe your opponent out. You're comboing your opponent, you do a drop combo with him, you pop that main ability, type neutral, 50% damage, anti-revival, maybe you catch the Boo Duo in stage 1 prep mode in the sidestep, they're done. Assuming Toppo does enough damage, they're done. If they're weak enough, they're done. Really, really strong. Double defense, Z ability, and he gives Universe Rep some strike attack. I'm excited to try him out. He looks good. Next, what else do we got? I think that's pretty much it, actually. I think that's pretty much it. There shouldn't be any new equips. We saw Kaio-Ken Goku. I just want to double check. Oh, no. What's this? A Universe Rep equip that gives base key recovery and then double defense per party member using the same equip, and base strike and blast attack per party member using the same equip. Ah, yes. Making us have to farm an awakened equip for the entire team with no bonanza. That's definitely a Legends moment. I just want to double check. Is that it? No, what's this? Universal level unique equip. 15% health restore, base strike attack, 15% to strike defense when tag God keys a battle member, 18% blast attack, and 15% to own blast defense if a Universe Rep other than this character is a battle member for Universe 11. Okay. Not a bad equip at all. And then I think there should be one more. This one. Base strike attack, blast defense, 12% max HP, and then 10% to strike attack and blast defense if this character is Universe Rep. This isn't bad at all. Not a bad equip. Alright, I think that's pretty much everything. I'm actually excited to try out these characters. I think Toppo looks pretty cool. Goku, I can't lie, I'm kind of getting a chuckle out of because they gave him the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku treatment where his blue card is a Kamehameha, his cover change is a Kamehameha, and his ultimate is in fact a Kamehameha. They gave him the triple wombo combo. In terms of teams, I was leaning towards this for God Key. And then I wasn't sure what I should go with for Kaio-Ken. I wasn't sure if I should throw him on Universe Rep, and I wasn't sure if I should, or throw him on God Key. I was leaning more towards this. And then for Toppo, maybe something more towards this. I don't know. I didn't want to run two red characters together, but either way, we'll have to see. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you're planning on using for your teams for these guys. But until next time, I am also not sure if I want to stay up for this. PvP resets 5 a.m. my time, but the summons reset at 2 a.m. my time. I was kind of leaning towards what if I just wake up at around 4 a.m., get the summon video out, and then immediately start working on the showcase? Or maybe I just, you know, call it a night and get to it in the morning altogether, like around 6:30. Let me know. But until then, peace. Wait for me.
Incredible warrior. Let's rematch someday.